What's up, guys? So I've got another update for you. This is officially, as of Friday, was the last day of work for me. So as I discussed with you a few days ago, that I was finishing up at work, and I'm going to have to be ramping up everything illustration-wise while I'm looking for work, just to try and sort of stay afloat, keep on top of bills and everything like that, of course. So I have sort of a plan at the moment. Tomorrow, the way I see it, I'm going to be waking up the normal time I used to wake up every other day, and start my work day, but instead I'll be working in my office at home, working on my illustration work, whilst I'm also going to be spending some time applying for jobs, contacting clients, getting in touch with them, following up on some old leads, etc. So I've got a big day ahead tomorrow. Hopefully I can manage to get a bit of artwork done, but for the most part it's probably going to be a lot more logistical in regards to actually trying to find work to begin with. So today or this afternoon I spent a bit of time in my studio, cleaning it up and getting it ready, because it was quite a bit of a storage space. I hadn't been using it for a few weeks because I'd lost the laptop which I was using, which was my old work laptop, and I was using the studio quite regularly for that, but that's gone, and then my situation has changed, so I'm using my desktop computer, which is much bulkier, and along with doing all the monkey junk, I'm trying to get all this, the books out into comic shops and everything, trying to sell merch online, etc. Things have sort of changed in the necessity of what is in the studio. So decided I'm going to give you a bit of a tour and just show you what it is now. So let's see if I can pause this. Okay, so this is the main desk now. So I know you guys have seen this room before, probably a while ago. So this is my main desk now. I've got my printer, which I'm actually borrowing off my friend Luke, which is down there. Much larger desk than the usual space was. This used to be my old desk, which is currently still a bit of a mess, which was much smaller, much thinner. So I've actually gained a little bit of space, which has given me a lot more room to work on, which is really nice. I'm glad that I kept this. I wasn't actually going to keep this desk, but I'm glad I did. I've got all my markers set up, just a bit of shelving for just extra stuff. I've got some nice space over here so I can have my to-do list, my diary, everything, so I make sure every day I know what I'm doing. Over here, now this is the prep station. It does look like a bit of a mess, but it's somewhat organised. But there's a few things that have been thrown on there that need to be just either put away into storage or thrown away. I just haven't gone through that yet, and I'll probably do that at some point tomorrow because it's getting a bit late now. I thought I was going to be getting rid of one of my bookshelves, and I managed to sort of save them. So one of them's ended up over here, and one of them's ended up over here. The reason I had to sort of move them into odd places was because this place was where this guy was, which was my, this is my drawing table. But again, that had also become essentially just storage space, which was really sort of depressing. I'm really looking forward to drawing back on that. But because I needed the extra desk space, this is now, the prep station, which all of this was on here when there was no computer, and it was just a giant mess. But you can see, like, from the original setup, if you actually look behind here, all my prints and stuff are actually all behind. So one day I'm going to have to go through and pull all those out and get them back up, because there's a lot of empty space now, like on these walls. But I'm sure I'll fill those up pretty quickly. I'm actually thinking moving most of this stuff over here for sort of inspiration, and I'm going to be printing out a ton of monkey junk stuff and putting it here as a reference. So this is a reference wall when I'm working on monkey junk. And then I've got my bookshelf with my comics and stuff there. This table here is actually used, we do a lot of eBay reselling, so all of that's there. So we've got like a pile of what's currently listed, what's currently needs to be listed online. These boxes are all going to be cut up, so what I do with those is I actually have a nice collection of just sort of A4 to comic size boards. They're all random sizes. I just cut them to size when I post them out, and they're all just like random bits and pieces of different. So you can see, like, some are quite thick, some are thin, but these are really handy. So when I'm posting books out, they don't get bent or damaged or anything like that. So I always try and make sure I've got a stockpile. So pretty sure like one of these boxes is from an old vacuum that we purchased a couple of months ago. I just haven't chopped it up yet. So I was gonna do that now, and I was like, I'll do a video and quickly update you guys on what's going on. So that's it. I should explain too, for anyone who's noticed this picture of Donald Trump here on my wall. I'm not a Donald Trump fan, as you can see. It says, I draw dicks, I draw the best dicks. This was actually for a exhibition my friend did called Doodles on Donald, where people took pictures of Donald Trump from newspapers and things like that and drew dicks on him. And it was a hilarious exhibition, and I was thankful to be a part of it. So, yes, that is the studio as of now. It's a bit bare-walled in some areas, but this is going to be a functional space for me at least going in tomorrow. So I don't have any excuses. I just have to pretty much dive right in tomorrow and get started. So the next step is figuring out, just getting into a routine, figuring out what I'm going to do, and also starting videos again and drumming up some work. Hopefully I can find some work and keep myself and my family afloat. So I'll leave you guys alone. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you all very soon on the next update.